one yini low, one yini low, one yini low, one yini low. Mama new, hey. Son and some namin coffee, one son and summer, hey, mama ni no, abba. In my previous video, I shared with you how you can make momoni at home using mackerel fish. In this video, I'm sharing with you how to make momoni, authentic one, with tilapia. You're welcome, yummy, if today is the first time on this channel. So first things first, my mackerel is frozen, so I took off the ice from it and then I'll divide it into two parts. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to divide it equally. Just divide it the way you want it. So far as it has been divided into two parts, you are good to go, as you can see me doing in the video. So I have divided it into two parts. It's not equal, as you can see. I'll take my cling rubber and then I'm going to wrap it very well and very tight with the rubber. But before I do, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to do this. You can cut off the pectoral fin, the anal fin, and the pelvic fin also. Then of course the dorsal fin, you can cut all these from it. It's not I would say it's not important to do it, but yeah, it makes your fish nice, you understand? Yeah. So I cut all those fins that aren't needed. I cut them all off. And for here, it's really difficult to cut it, so I left it like that. So after cutting all the fins from it, I then take my rubber and then wrap it nicely around the fish. Welcome, yummy, if today is the first time on this channel. My name is Yummy Cash, and on this channel we do cooking. So kindly take a seat, grab your popcorn and a chilled Coke, and then go through most of my videos. You will enjoy it. I share with you great recipes that you would like. After wrapping it, I then take aluminium foil and also wrap it around around the fish very nicely and very well. So as I was saying, if today is the first time, kindly go through most of my videos. I have a link in the description. Kindly check it out and then enjoy yourself on this channel. Also, if you have not watched the video, my previous video on the momoni, I'm going to leave that one too in the description, so kindly check that one too out. So after wrapping it with the aluminium foil, I take a graphic paper and then wrap it around it again. So you can wrap a napkin around it, anything at all, just to keep it, just to keep the heat, you understand? And then I'm going to seal everything with a polythene bag. So if you have black polythene bag, any polythene bag at all, you can use it. I tie a knot and then keep it in a place for 2 weeks. Now, in my previous video, I kept the fish for 10 days. As I said, if you want your meat, if you want your fish, you want the scent to be in very well, you keep it for 14 days, 2 weeks exactly. Understand? So after the 2 weeks, I put on my gloves and spread a newspaper, whatever, there, and then bring it out. I then open it, and once again, as I said in my previous video, open all the windows. Open everything. If your husband is at home, please don't open this. If you're married to a white man who don't know Momoni, please let him go to work before you open it. If you're married to a man who is not a Ghanaian, please open it when he is not around. Even with Ghanaian craft, still you would have to open it when no one is in the house, because the scent alone can stay there for like 24 hours. Trust me. So I unravel everything. I take off the rubber from it, and then this is how it is looking like. It really smells. It really smells. So I take a tissue paper and then take off some excess of, it's decaying. You understand? Momoni is all about decaying the fish. I don't know if you understand me. The fish is not totally spoiled, but I don't know how to explain this to you. We just want that scent in it, you understand, to make our soup or our stew. Yeah, fancy you ma making fancy for the pay or find them money. We can do and fancy for you, but to my ya jollof fire the money back home. Moboa, infantini na ishama. All the comments were comment section na se na kachem de moboa. Yepe ye namadze yepe na momon adobon. Oh yenyi johu. Yenyi wa johu papa. Okay, so I have cleaned some of the excess, there was some slimeness on it, so I have cleaned it with tissue paper, and I'm spreading in adding in salt to it. So if you're in Ghana and you have these big stones, this big what do we call it, salt, yes, ada salt, you can use that one. So I took off the head of the fish because it was really how do I say, it was really spoiled. Yeah, it wasn't spoiled, but it was too salt and I don't like it. So I continue adding enough salt to it. So at this point, we are preserving the fish. No more decaying of the fish, of fermenting of the fish. We are just preserving it at this point by adding in enough salt. Salt preserves foods, you understand? So I'll turn it and make sure the salt gets into all the parts of the fish. So when I'm done adding it to the fish, I then take a rubber, a new clean rubber, and then put the fish in it. Wrap the rubber around the fish. So you make sure the rubber covers every part of the fish, leaving no space uncovered. So when I'm done wrapping it with the rubber, I basically follow the first steps when I was when I was keeping it for that 12 days. I wrap the aluminium foil around it once again, and then wrap it in a polythene bag and keep it for additional 14 days. That is 2 weeks. So here it has been 2 weeks, and once again you open everywhere. as I am making this video, or as I am doing this voiceover, my house still smells of this momoni. That is why in my first video, I made mention that when you want add store it for 14 days. Store it for 14 days, because this I stored it in total. I stored it for 28 days, but with the first one in total I stored it for 20 days. And this, the smell is, oh my god. My fridge smells of momoni. But with the first one, the smell was not too much. My fridge was not smelling of momoni. But this, my sister. So if you don't want it too much, I mean the scent to be too much, you can store it for 10 days. And then you bring it out, add your salt and wrap it again and keep it for additional 10 minutes. So from here, you cut it into the pieces, I mean the shapes and the sizes that you want, and then wash it very nicely. So I am going to forward it from here to show you and not to waste much of your time. Okay, yummy. So at this point, I would love to say a very big thank you for staying with me till the end of this video, and I hope you're going to try your hands on. Kindly give this video a big fat thumbs up, because you know what, your girl deserves it. And also, I'm coming your way with great recipes using this momoni. Thank you very much for staying with me and for clicking on this video. If you are new, welcome. And you know what? Always remember to do everything in love. I'm Yummy Cash, and you are welcome to this channel.